Buenas tardes. Welcome to another episode of Tristan Take Video. It is Saturday afternoon. It's Monzoncaland day in the Giro, and in Girona, it is time for the Crono Bellmunt. As you can see, I'm in my team kit, which means it's race day. Today's race is something different, not something I've done before. Today I'm racing the Crono Bellmunt, a hill climb time trial at a place called Sant Pere de Torello, which is about an 85-kilometre ride from Girona. It's locally organised, locally run, but they've got heaps of entries. The climb of Bellmunt itself is 8 Ks from the bottom to the very top. It's got some steep little sections in it of kind of up to 12, 14%, 16% maybe. And then the final kick up to the line is on a tiny little walking path that you're not really meant to drive. That goes up to 20%. It's got a lot of switchbacks. It has some rough surfaces, it's got some smooth surfaces, it's got some great views looking back down towards Vic. In terms of numbers for today and in terms of my strategy, I jumped on the scales this morning. I was around 62 kilos. So for me, I'm aiming to push around 340 watts, which should give me about 5.5 watts a kilo. I expect it's going to take me about 25 minutes, hopefully less. I have no idea, never going full up this climb. But I think on a day like today, if I can hit around 5.5 watts a kilo, I should be somewhere there or thereabouts for a result. One other thing I'll say for today, a bit of a faux pas being a hill climb time trial. I'm gonna run the GoPro, so I'm adding a little bit of weight, but I've got to get that footage for the vlog. And I'm gonna do my best to lay some power data over the top, so as I'm racing, you can see what kind of power numbers I'm doing. Being a time trial, you go off one by one, 30-second splits. The event starts at 6 p.m. My start time is 6:54. Let me get over there, have a bit of chill time before the start, get my number, get ready for some pain. Alrighty, so there is 20 minutes until my start time. I'm just cruising around the back streets, just keeping my legs warm. Went and grabbed my number and my timing chip and had a look at the course. Had a look at the first few Ks of it. It starts with a real punchy little ramp, which I didn't expect, and then it rolls into the climb. So yeah, there's good vibe around. Super local event. Heaps of locals out, just having a good time, having a couple of beers, supporting, cheering on the people racing. I'm gonna go and grab a Coke. I am going to warm up a little bit more, and then it will be time for the big showdown.
See, that's the hidden lesson. Your feet should leave the surface. High five to heaven till your vision inverted. Free fall to feeling. Had to go to get it. Glass blown to ceiling. Hammered the bracelet. Heaven knows you're living. So you can never leave until you know the limit. Ask me if there is one. I tell you if you ever find a work pole, nigga, I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this. Nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the real is. Never stop training cause I'm the best at this. Yes, this is the Supreme King Kareem. Right over your head, double take, homie, you're dead. Swishing, don't let them catch you slipping. Pick up the cane, pimping, that's a permanent limp. You got to stay a villain, come here, man with them. See, they don't like that, funny how you stay appealing as you hit them right back. The love and hate on the plate, choose whichever one you feeling. You know the taste and which one of them killing. Just turn it all around, flip it upside down. Your mind's a weapon of infinite creation, jot it down. Don't ever mind the seconds, time was the government sound. The riddle is the light, spoken into the now. So now you see the answer, the hardest part is how. You plan to do it all, something you should figure out. Cause if this whole world is a trip, then you better take off right now. Break the shit down. I am the best at this, nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the veteran is? I work harder than most to be what the realest. Never stop training cause I'm the best at this. I am the best at this, nah, you ain't gonna mess with this. Ever heard of what the
Perdó, atenció, 24-26, anem del campió.
Rightio, and there we have it. The Crono Bellmunt done. Fuck, that was a pretty tough climb. It's now Sunday morning. I am cruising my way back to Girona. I ended up staying in Sant Pere de Torello last night because the event finished kind of late. So we stood around having some drinks at the after party and had the podium presentation, which was cool. Got a couple of nice bottles of wine, got a nice little winner's jersey. So in terms of the way that the actual race went down, I got to the start line, rolled out, did the first 5 minutes, much higher power than I wanted to do. I averaged about 400 watts for the first 5 minutes, which through town with all the little ramps and with all the people cheering on the side of the road kind of ended up being quite easy to do. It's always that way with time trials. You always start out much harder than you intend to. And then after that, got onto the real climb, passed a few people, which felt quite good. It's always good motivator to have people in front of you. That's the carrot on the stick. In terms of my actual power itself, it was around what I thought I could do. I was hoping for between 340 and 350 watts. I ended up doing 352 normalized for the 24 minutes. So I was quite happy with that. Up to the 350 mark, that's around 5.5 watts a kilo. Felt nice and smooth, tried not to blow up at all, and came in and yeah, good results in the end. For anyone wondering, yes, I did run my regular road setup. Didn't shave off any weight, didn't put in any lighter wheels. Just ran the Lagore that you would have seen a couple of episodes ago. And then in terms of the event organization itself, it's awesome. I mean, this is why I love this place. Local guys just organized the event. They got the road closed. There was a couple of police marshals and then put on a great after party afterwards. So yeah, well worth entering, well worth riding out here for, and really good fun. If you want to see any of the numbers from this race, jump on my Strava, which I'll chuck a link to down below. If you want to see the route that I took to get out here and you want to come and ride it yourself, you can do that. That's on my Strava. And then if you want to do a big long double century riding from Girona on a big day out, which includes this climb, check out my ride from this past Thursday where I rode to Sant Pere. I went up the climb to Rekiet. I went back over the Col de Congreu backside to get back to town. So yeah, really nice route there if you want to do a big day from Girona. That's one I definitely recommend. Also a very big shout out to the guys who organised the entire thing. I think it was their first year this year, and I'll definitely be keen to go back and do it again next year. I think everyone will be, and I think that's going to grow into a cool event. So thank you so much to the crew from Crono Bellmunt and for everyone in Sant Pere de Torello who came out to watch and support and cheer on everyone riding. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, I hope you will like it, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to know when I'm posting videos, I try and do one a week. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Tristan Take Video soon. Have a great week. Adieu.